Okay, my topic is on what is death, if Socrates feared death. Now, first of all, Socrates was on trial, and he faced death. But based on his arguments during the trial, it obviously showed that he was not feared of death. First of all, Socrates believed that his goal was to find out the absolute truth of everything in life. So he wanted to find out what was the absolute truth for a virtuous life. For example, that was an example. Um, One thing that showed that he did not fear death because he was on a death trial was that he did not seek sympathy by bringing out his kids from to seek sympathy from the judges or the jury. And the most important thing is like no one knows what death really is. So Socrates goes on to try to define what is death. Now, when he goes on to define what is death, he makes two main points. One of the main points is that he he makes two main points. One of the main points is um, he believed death could be a long sleep, like just a long nap, and a long nap where you don't dream, you don't do anything, you just take a long nap. And he doesn't see that as something bad, or he just sees it as a termination of a series of events. So it's like the series of events of your life. So it's not necessarily a bad thing in his eye. The next thing he saw it as well as the Greek people. Well, what the Greek people as well as he saw it as was that it's a death is a travel of the soul to a different place. So, and he believes that this place every soul goes to. So he didn't see this as a bad thing because he would then be able to ask his questions about to get the answers for his questions from people such as Homer and other philosophers just like him. He The question he brings up a lot throughout the thing is he doesn't know if death is a bad or a good thing. So, which is one of the reasons why he tries to seek out whether death is a good or bad thing. Um, that's why we came up with whether. That's why we just discussed the fact, like the past few things. Um, but he wanted to know within his life that if he's going to be stopped for finding out the absolute truth or things he wants to do, it's answers he wants to find, that means death is not necessarily a bad thing. And it was obvious that he wasn't scared of death or that he actually embraced death because when he was put on, for instance, when they mentioned that he was going to get sentenced to prison, he said that why put me to prison? He made like a joke or was sarcastic towards the remarks about prison when they said they were going to um, put him, remove him from the country. He said he's an old man and he doesn't want to be removed from the country. And when they said they're going to give him a fine, he said he's an old man and he doesn't have the money to pay off all of those fines and he'd just be working. And this shows that he had other options to get out to death, but he refused to get out the option of like death because he did not fear it because he saw it as a way get out of to get his answers for his questions because if you'd learned Socrates if you know the creator of Socrates, which is Plato, he evaluates the nature of life and what morals are correct and which morals are incorrect. So that's basically what my topic is on.